Hollywood had another record year with nearly $10 billion in box office receipts. And the boom helped movie theater owners like Entertainment Properties Trust. This is a REIT focused on entertainment-related properties. The company just released fourth quarter earnings. We go inside the numbers on the business with David Brain. He's CEO of Entertainment Properties Trust. David, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good numbers this quarter. Where was the growth coming from?
Well, the growth is coming across the board. Really, our theaters, the mainstay of our business. It was across the board. It was a very balanced release year in Hollywood. Showed at the Oscars with kind of an open horse race. There was, of course, some summer blockbusters, but it was very nice throughout the year, throughout the titles, throughout the seasons. And overall, the year was up 5%. Box office attendance up a couple of percent. Very nice.
I'm kind of surprised because I know a lot of people who just don't go to the movies anymore because they have massive, massive screens at home. They have wonderful sound systems. You don't have to wait as long for the DVD to come out. Are you seeing a loss of market share to the home theater?
Well, not really. I mean, I'll bet you know a lot of people have improved their kitchens too, and they still go out to eat. The fact is, people don't want to stay home all the time. And movies, in fact, if people are high consumers of movies at home, they tend to be high consumers when they go out of home. They want to see the latest releases. And the theaters are getting to be more and more, have been, as we've increasingly invested in the sector, more exciting places to be, and will continue to, Michelle, as people start converting to digital and upgrade now from an analog presentation that's about the same as Blu-ray to 2K and 4K will be twice and 4 times the pixel density. And when you go to 3D, it's going to be a very exciting thing over the next couple of years.
What happens if there's a marked slowdown in the economy as more and more people are beginning to expect?
Well, you know, the average ticket price in the U.S. is still about $6 or $7. Now, people in New York get mad when I say that, when it's 10 or 11. But it's still, for a 2-hour, really $50 to $100 million production, it's a cheap form of out-of-home entertainment with a very high value. So even when the economy slows down, this is the one thing people will still treat themselves to, will still continue to patronize, because it's not a major investment, it's not a major throw, but it is something substantial value they can do pretty low cost.
I see you're expanding into the charter school business?
We are.
Explain that. Why?
Well, we've expanded a lot into ski properties and water parks out of just the theaters, and then we've also done some vineyard investment in the charter schools, and we've continued to announce over the last year and a half or so to our investor and the investing public that we're not only just a one-trick pony for the theaters. We've loved that market because it's emerging. We've developed what we call 5-star underwriting criteria. It's all about emerging sectors of new property types. We believe the charter schools meets all those criteria, is a very sound investment, and is very productive for our investors. So it's something just like the Megaplex Theater. When we got ahead of the curve there, we can get ahead of the curve in this sector.
Mr. Brain, I like saying that. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Enjoyed it.